is Mary Jane Mack for the Mary Jane Mack Show here on the Transformation Network. So today I am by myself in the studio with Benny. My favorite person in the world is Benny.
I would say second. I mean, come on. Nancy's got at least the
good.
first placeholder there.
Right. Nancy's not going to be with us today.
She's listening, though.
She is listening.
That's right. She wants to make sure we do well.
Yeah. She's going to check it all out and
Good.
make sure I stay on task and do everything right.
Mm-hmm.
So far, I'm throwing it all over to Benny.
I think you did a great intro right away. Let's get that covered. That's all good. We just want to welcome everyone to the show. Of course, it's the Mary Jane Mack Show. And if you'd like to join us on the show today, we are opening up the phone lines for you to take the calls for them, whether it's about themselves or pets, and get connected with them if there's any issues going on. And you do a fabulous job with that because you incorporate the T.A.P.System, which is the Accelerated Performance System. And, some good stuff around, especially with the holidays coming up, right?
Exactly. And we're excited really to hear from you.
Mm-hmm.
And today what our topic is, commit to your journey to wellness in 2019. And what might that mean to you? I mean, it's kind of a big, sounds easy, but is it something you've been thinking about forever? And I hear this all the time. People that listen to the show, they've been listening for a very long time, but just haven't made the call. And after they made the call, they were pleasantly surprised how easy it was, and then they were sorry they didn't call sooner. However, I always say when you're ready to call, it's exactly the right timing. So there's sometimes we procrastinate too long and put up with too many things that we don't have to. You don't have to be sick and not feel good or be depressed and not be able to enjoy life. And the longer you put it off making the call, the more time you lose out on having fun. So we're excited to have you call and tell us your story or your experience or your wellness story, maybe for 2018.
Yeah, we'd love to have you. And the number, it's 800-930-2819. Again, the number is 800-930-2819.
Now we got a special call.
We do.
It's from Rhonda, and Rhonda is my office manager. Rhonda is also a nutritional therapy practitioner. She's certified and is very qualified, working in the office, not only taking care of clients at the front desk, but answering questions and being able to pick up any other answers you might have after you leave my office.
And there's pretty much every show we have made at least one mention about Rhonda.
Yes.
We have to.
Yeah.
It's like staple.
Rhonda is amazing.
And now
Rhonda,
we get to hear from her, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
She is a gift from God to me. I prayed for many, many years for Rhonda, and I am so thankful that she is with me because she's a blessing not only to me, but all of our clients. So I'd like to introduce you to Rhonda.
Rhonda, are you there?
I am here.
Hey, you're on the air. You're on the air live with us.
Gosh, what a wonderful intro. Yeah. So as Mary Jane said, I assist her in running the office here. I am a nutritional therapy practitioner as well as a certified gluten practitioner, and I'm blessed to be able to work with Mary Jane. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. I've been here for about 8.5 years. What I see from our clients, and I think I was listening to the intro there for a little bit, and, I hear over and over again clients who come in and say, I've been listening to Mary Jane for years or for the last year, whatever, and I just waited. I didn't pull the trigger. I didn't come in. And then once they're here, they're just like, I don't know why I wasn't here earlier. I mean, they just are so astounded by the results they get. Our bodies are miraculous machines, and all sometimes we need is some help.
Right. It's targeting exactly where to start and taking the guesswork out of it, and then being able to give you exactly what our clients exactly what they need to get to the next step.
Yeah, you nutritionally support your body. The thing is that with our products, we're able to actually, um, like, call it a high intensity. We're able to target what the problem is, and then really help that area get well better, faster than you could with just normal food. But
Exactly.
everything's natural. I mean, it's all, it's like just being able to give your body what it needs to heal itself.
And when you have exactly what you need, like sometimes people do the shotgun approach when you go to them. You might have a list of symptoms, and then they'll just kind of give you a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and that's what I call the shotgun approach, and then hope that you get well. And in our office, we target the main concern. And when you target the main concern, all those other symptoms tend to go away because it's not always 10 things. You might have 10 things on your symptom list, but it could be 2 or 3 things causing the issue.
Right. Yeah. So you address the larger elephant in the room, and then it will take care of some of the smaller issues that you already have. Yeah. Mary Jane's really good about doing that, and I see it over and over and over again. I can't even tell you how many times I've had people stand in my office and just they're so grateful for being able to be well in such a short amount of time, and be able to get off medications that they were on for blood pressure, for diabetes, for other things, thyroid, all kinds of other just basic issues that they're on medications for. And we work, I'm not saying people don't go to their doctors. They still can go and get tests and all that. They come back and say, all the tests are now, they've reduced, and I can go off these things now. I see it over and over and over again.
And that's why it's so much fun. People come in with a list of medications, and we never take anybody off their medication. What we do is put you on the program, get your body healthy, and send you back to the doctor to be reevaluated, and then he makes that choice, or you make the choice and ask the doctor to go off the medication, and then you could always be reevaluated again to make sure that everything is stable.
Yeah, for sure. I see it all the time. So, yeah, it's never a bad time to nutritionally support your body, ever. It can always work with no matter what is going on with you, no matter what you're dealing with. Nutritionally supporting your body is always going to help you.
In every way.
Exactly.
It's the foundation.
In every way.
It's the foundation. Because you can have all kinds of other work done, but if you're still nutritionally out of balance, you're not going to get where you want to be. And that's like going to other healthcare professionals or body workers, and then you're okay for a short time, and then everything comes back. That means you're not stable. It's a temporary fix, but you haven't gotten to the root cause of what's going on. And that's why we have so much fun, huh, Rhonda?
I know we do. I always have a blast. I mean, it surprises me all the time. I mean, just seeing people get well and feel good, and say, I don't know why I wasn't here earlier. I hear it over and over again. So,
yeah, the fun part is, Rhonda and I have this smile on our face all day long because of the stories and the people, even that when they come in and you're having issues and you may not feel good or things are going on in your life, well, we're able to look at that in another way and help you figure it out and not go down that path of gloomy, poor me, but look at your opportunities and take the high road and see where you're going and not fall back into the old patterns. So by the time you might come in that way, but by the time you go out, you're in a different energy.
Yeah, that's the other thing Mary Jane is really good about, emotionally supporting people and kind of helping you direct yourself in the right frame of mind so that you can be well and be healthy.
And you could live the life you were meant to live. That's the other part. Yeah, it's like once you're nutritionally healthy, then you could even start to think about where you're going or what do you want in your life, and you could be clear. If you're not clear, it's not going to happen. Nothing's going to happen if you're not clear, whether it's your health or your job or your family. You have to be able to, just like Olympic athletes, you have to see it clearly in detail every moment what you want in your life. And the clearer you get in detail, the more you attract it to you.
Yes. And it's our goal for our clients to empower them to live their best life, to empower them to be healthy. That's what we do here.
Absolutely. That's what it's all about.
Emotionally and nutritionally. I mean, obviously nutrition is part of it, but there's a whole other components that go to people being well.
We have a package deal. When I first thought about doing this show, I was going to talk about other options and what you could do and other energy works and things. And then I decided, well, why would I do that? When I know when people come to me, we could sort all that out. And if they need other help, like whether it's Feldenkrais or other modalities, I can help them find the best in that field. Because for myself, I only go to the best people and I only refer to the best people. And even if you live in different areas, I'm able to help you by muscle testing who's the best person for you to go to, whether it's a medical doctor, a chiropractor, a massage person. We want you to only go to the best because then you're going to get better faster. So there you go. And thank you, Rhonda, for calling in.
Hey, you're welcome. And you guys, if anybody's interested in becoming a client of Mary Jane's, give us a call, and we'd be happy. I'll be happy to hook you up.
She'll take really good care of you, so don't be afraid. It's the time to call. When you come, you're family to us. That's how we treat you. We treat you like family, and we make sure that every piece is taken care of, and we want you to be happy. And again, it's not it's a fun thing. You're going to turn it around, and you're going to think, wow, this is good. All right. Well, we're going to have to take a little break here and just give Rhonda a call.
Yeah, thanks, Rhonda, so much for joining us on the show and telling us some lovely stories about you and working with Mary Jane. And it's super nice to have you on. And if you'd like to join us, we are opening those phone lines. In fact, they are still open if you'd like to join us. 800-930-2819 for the Mary Jane Mack Show. 800-930-2819. We'll be right back.
Have you been searching for a push to step out and share your gifts with the world? Allow Charlene Hess to empower you to start shedding the layers of your ego that are holding you back and begin feeling connected to your heart so that you can shine your unique divine light and share your gifts with the world. Tune in to the Charlene Hess Show, Living on Your Heart's Edge, every third Friday at noon Pacific on TransformationTalkRadio.com. For more information, visit charlenehess.com.
Take your own journey with the angels with Claire Candy Huff's Heaven Sent Guided Angel Meditation CD. Letting go of concerns and living in the now. This beautiful CD walks listeners through practical exercises to help free them from the burdens, worries, and concerns of daily life.
Walking a quarter of the way across the bridge, you see a bright, emerald green light and sense a loving presence. This is Archangel Raphael's green healing energies, nourishing and revitalizing you. Take a moment now to bathe in this green healing light.
Giving you much more than just relaxation and stress release, this wonderfully narrated CD provides vivid visualization, soothing and inspiring music, and an angel's choir that will bring you peace, clarity, and a newfound awareness. Visit angelhealinghouse.com today.
Healing beyond symptom management into true wellness with Jessica Dooley on Purely You Radio. Tune in every third Wednesday at 1 p.m. Pacific as Jessica guides you to find and embrace your purest self. Not the self that is shown on social media, not the self that is created in your family's eyes, but your purest version of you. Purely You Radio supports true wellness, not just symptom management. For more information about working with Jessica Dooley, visit purelyyouhealing.com.
Are you looking for the perfect setting for your next workshop or retreat? At Spirit Fire Meditative Retreat Center, cultivating consciousness is what we do best. Our guests count on us to create an atmosphere that supports serenity and well-being. We lead from the heart and create space for the mind. Freshly prepared meals designed with local and organic ingredients, 95 acres of beautiful woods and pastures, and a facility built with green in mind. This is what you'll find at Spirit Fire. For more information, visit spiritfireretreatcenter.com. To find answers to life's questions, you need to look within yourself. Dr. Glenna Rice brings your questionable conversations on Transformation Talk Radio each month. Tune in each month for insight into how you can live up to your full potential. Dr. Glenna is a physical therapist, certified Access Consciousness, and Access Body Class facilitator. How does it get any better than this? For more information on Dr. Glenna Rice and her work, visit glennarice.com.
Mack on the Mary Jane Mack Show, and today Benny is with me. Benny and I are partners.
Boy, I'm already getting excited for how the holidays are.
I
know.
Sorry,
folks. I didn't mean to do
Benny's
that for you.
my elf today.
An elf who can't control his arms, apparently. Also, real fast, you are part of the Transformation Talk Radio Network, so that's cool, so everyone can know where to find you and your show and the archives for the show.
That's right.
So they're all there.
And you can look at my website, maryjanemack.com.
Yep.
And pull up all the old radio shows, past radio shows. I should say old past radio shows.
We know what you mean. So we call seasoned.
Yeah.
Seasoned shows.
Seasoned shows.
Right.
That's a good word.
Trying to be polite. All right. Well, if
Right.
you'd like to join us on the show, Mary Jane is taking your calls. It's 800-930-2819 for the show. And Susie would like to join us, and I think she's got a little testimonial for you. So, hi, Susie. Welcome.
Hi, Susie.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
I just wanted to call.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome, because I am a client, and the other night I was thinking of how tired I used to be at 11:30 at night after doing the dishes, and I thought, I'm not tired like I was 6 months ago, and I thought it's the protocol that Mary Jane has me on, and it's just so nice to still have reserves that late at night.
Well, that's great.
I know.
That's great. Well, tell us a little more about your story.
Well,
what other areas are you feeling good in?
well, my gallbladder is at a better level, and so there's less sludge, and so I'm more peppy. What I like is, because I work with you on the phone, is that I can ask you any question, and you can access an answer or an action I can take.
That's right. So that's why it's when I talk about this total wellness program, that's what it's all about. It's not just the nutrition, but helping you find the direction in your life and doing what you love. And by muscle testing, we get to the nitty gritty. Instead of having 10 choices, we could get it down to one or two choices, and that makes sense to you, and it gives you clarity, and then you create that reality.
Correct, and even something as practical as cleaning the drains with
Right.
baking soda and white vinegar. The drains even seem like they smile and are happier.
That's great. Now
Some,
I want you to talk a little bit about that, because sometimes I have clients, they say, oh, I just can't believe the drains could cause that much problem. Now, in your experience, like you said, you do the drains and you notice a difference.
yeah, they kind of sparkle, and it's like, oh, I didn't know they were cloggy.
Right.
So
And you have to do those fairly often, don't you, Susie?
every month, yes.
Exactly. See? Because when you don't do those drains, it's with baking soda and white vinegar, then those gases come up and you breathe them in, and it gives you a toxic stomach, irritates your bladder and kidney. And I talk about this all the time. And then people get congested, feel like they have allergies,
Right.
and it all starts with the drains.
Yeah, the other day I thought, what am I smelling in the bathroom? This smells like a neighbor's house when I was a kid. And then I thought, oh, maybe it's time to do my drains.
Yeah, because sometimes you have to do it. I notice when it starts raining more, sometimes you have to do it more often. Or if you live on water, like near lakes or ponds,
Interesting.
you have to do it more. So great.
So anyway, I just thank you so much, and I'm thrilled to be a part of your family.
Well, thank you, Susie. I'm happy to have you as our family. Thanks for
Yay.
calling in.
You're
Love
welcome.
you.
Good day.
Okay.
Thanks, Susie,
Merry
so much.
Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to you and your family. And 800-930-2819 is the number for the show if you'd like to join us and have a little testimonial for Mary Jane or a question for her. She's got the lines open for you.
Exactly. So that's a perfect example of when I'm talking about a wellness program, and why when you do call our office, we're able to help you in so many other areas. I mean, I help people with choosing jobs. We muscle test that. I have Microsoft execs. I have all types of people. It doesn't matter who you are, whether you're a CEO or you're just looking for a good job. I can help you by muscle testing your energy, which one is going to be best for you. And it always works. I've never had it not work. Energy, of course, changes. It can change, but if you thought something was there and it fell through, there's always something better. So it's never look at things as, oh, I'm not getting it. It didn't work out. When you do that, then you block the next thing from coming in. Look at it as, oh, isn't that interesting? I thought that was the job, but there must be something different, and it's always better. So make it a game and fun instead of a woe is me thing. And it's the same thing with doctors. If you're calling a medical doctor for an appointment and you can't get an appointment, or you get an appointment and they call and say, I'm sorry, the doctor's not going to be here, don't look at that as a blessing. Maybe that's not the right doctor for you, or the right time for you to see that doctor. And that again goes for any healthcare practitioner or anything that you're doing. So just pay attention to those little signals and know that it's all okay, and you will be okay. So I want to talk a little bit more about this journey of yours and why it's taken you so long to get there. Because I know so many people out there are saying the same thing. And again, maybe you could write a journal or write a list of the pros and cons. The pros would be what you want in your life, and the cons are what you have in your life. and what's not working for you. So by writing it down, you become to get more clear. Again, I talked about in order to change, you have to have clarity to draw that vision or that whatever it is you want to you. If you're blocked, sometimes people come in and they have no clue. Not even when I say, what would you like to do in your life? They say, I have no idea. Well, at one time, I was like that. I had no idea what I was going to do. So my background is nursing. I worked in the hospital, worked in labor and delivery for many years, and then surgical recovery room. And after 7 years in surgical recovery room and seeing how sick people were and they weren't getting better, I decided I wanted to change. And it was through my horses that I learned about alternative therapy. That's actually how I learned about Feldenkrais and acupuncture and chiropractic. Before that, I had not a clue. And, according to the medical world at that time, all those things were way, way off, like something almost, you just didn't talk about it. So as I learned about it with my horses and took my horses for nutritional therapy, took my horse to a chiropractor who did this work. My horses got better in 3 months than they did with anything else I did. I used to do all the vaccines, all the worming, everything like the vets told me. I was taking good care of my horses, and my horses got sicker and sicker, like lameness, not performing well. And as soon as I start doing the alternative work and doing the nutritional therapy and stop using the chemical wormers and getting vaccinations as often, my horses dramatically improved. And I would say through the years, my horses are probably the healthiest horses that I've seen. And I work with many people and their horses, and my horses have had no health issues, and they continue to be very, very happy.
That's a great thing to hear for sure. And if you'd like to have maybe your animals, folks, if you're listening in, you're tuning into the Mary Jane Mack Show, if you'd like some little help with, or a little bit of help with your animal friends, Mary Jane is here to help you. 800-930-2819 is the number if you'd like to join us on her show. It's part of the Transformation Talk Radio Network. 800-930-2819. We'll get back to more right after this bottom of the hour break. And more from Mary Jane. We'll be right back.
Darcy Pariso is your connection to spirit, energy, and healing. You can meet Darcy in person at upcoming events throughout Seattle. Do you have questions about your animal companions, yourself, or do you desire to communicate with loved ones on the other side? Darcy will connect you and get answers. Darcy can also work with energy healing to help you and your animal companions feel more balanced and recharged. Visit darcypariso.com/events.
High-frequency healing for an amazing life with Source Light Radio. Join host Laura Barton each month on Transformation Talk Radio as she explores Source Light integration, a unique spectrum of energy, light, and frequency. Experience instantaneous healing and amazing shifts in consciousness with Source Light Integrations Radio. For more information on Laura and her work, visit sourcelightintegrations.com.
Demystifying the journey on From Here to There Radio with your host, Diane Garris. Tune in every third Wednesday, 4 p.m. Pacific Time on TransformationTalkRadio.com as Diane helps you get from where you are now to the life you envision. Get ready to get unstuck and move forward. Every show features a new special segment, New Age Notes, demystifying hot metaphysical topics of the day. For more information or to work with Diane, visit DianeGarris.com.
Have you ever heard of the 90-10 rule? It goes like this. 90% of the time, no one is thinking of you. 90% of the time, everyone's thinking about themselves. And if you think of it like that, it takes the weight off, because now you're not being judged. I'm Megan Edge. I'd love for you to join me on Playing on the Edge Radio, Radical Change with Ease, with my co-host Dr. Pat on Transformation Radio FM.
A word of caution: if you prefer the status quo and you are not interested in improving every aspect of your life, this book will trigger the shift out of you. The Truth is Funny, Shift Happens is available now. Author Colette Steffen brings the powerful knowledge and life-changing energy and empowerment from the radio airwaves to the pages of her new book. To get your copy in paperback or ebook, visit thetruthisfunny.com today.
Did you know that all of the shows on the Transformation Radio Network are available as podcasts to stream or download?
Really?
Check us out. Go to transformationradio.fm. We have business shows, spiritual shows, energy healing shows, and pretty much everything in between. Something for everyone, guaranteed to inspire, educate, and transform. We are transforming the world, one listener at a time.
TheAngelLady.net. 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 1-800-323-1790. 1-800-323-1790. Sue Storm. TheAngelLady.net.
Christmas in the Northwest is a child's answered prayer. Take away the presents and they still will have a tree. For Christmas in the Northwest is a gift God wrapped in green.
Hi, this is Mary Jane Mack of the Mary Jane Mack Show. I'm here with my elf Benny today.
Nice.
I love it. We're having a good day. We're thinking about all of you out there and welcoming your calls and any questions you might have. And we're here to take care of you.
Yep, and the number is 800-930-2819 for the Mary Jane Mack Show, 800-930-2819. And the readings can be for yourself and or your pet friends, your animal companions. So, yeah, we're open for all that, too.
Right, and we'll get back to talking about the drains.
Mm-hmm.
I think about the questions I've had this week or the people I've had call this week. And if your animals are close to the ground. So when all these gases are in the air or these toxins, they land on the floor. So if you have cats or dogs that are itching and scratching, the first thing you want to think about doing is those drains. Because often if you get the drains done, then you stop the cause and they'll get better. But some people are taking their dogs to the vet and they're getting all kinds of antihistamines or prednisone or all these things and not getting over it, and that's because the cause, when their animals are breathing in those gases, gives them a toxic stomach. Those toxins go through the kidney and bladder, irritate the bladder. You could have animals that are having accidents in the house, have bladder urgency, have more issues that you need to worry about, and it's really not that complicated to get a handle on it. Animals turn around very quickly, and once you find the exact cause, and that's what we do, and again, cats are pretty simple. Cats can be a little more finicky taking the nutrition, but there's always a way. When someone says, oh, I just can't, my cat is different, I just can't get this down. Well, if you can't get it down your kitty, that it's not a kitty problem, it's an owner problem. It's the same with children. If you can't get nutrition down your kids, it's the way you handle it, and it's not the kid problem, it's a parent problem. So you just have to figure out a way to do it and not make it difficult. Because if you're all stressed out and tense, then the animal picks up on it, or the child. Make it Make it simple, easy. Cats do better giving them nutrition with wet food, a little bit of wet food, and you could, again, turn them around pretty easily. So that's the same thing with people. So doing your drains, it's 1/4 cup of baking soda and 2 cups of white vinegar down every drain in your house. And you do that, if you haven't ever done it, you do it once a week for about 3 weeks, and then once a month. If you live in an apartment or a condo, your drains are always going to be worse because you not only get the backup from your drains, you're living in a big building, and it tends to need cleaning more often. And that's pretty easy to do. It's, you go get the big containers of baking soda and vinegar and go to Costco and get it, or anybody has it, and just have it handy. And when in doubt, if you start getting congested, do your drains. And especially little kids that are getting sick all winter, I guarantee it's their drains to start with, and they keep reinfecting themselves. So that's a simple thing that you could do to start with for your wellness. The other thing is not to microwave, because when you microwave, that gives you a toxic stomach. And someone said, well, they came up with the same issues, and I talked about the drains. Well, they forgot to do them, and that was the main cause. And then I asked if they microwaved it, and they said only to warm things up. Well, if you put anything in the microwave and then you eat it or drink it, it's too late. You cannot put it in just to warm it up. You change the molecular structure of it, and then that gives you a toxic stomach, and you start that vicious cycle all over again. So when you're doing your drains and you're still having the same issue, there's always another reason. And the toxic stomach could be the drains, could be microwave, or could be food eating out, because you don't know how they prepare the food. You don't, a lot of restaurants don't even wash their lettuce, so you don't know. So you have to be a little more proactive and just be aware of that it's something environmental or outside that could be causing your problem. And same with in your house with the main thing is your drains, but you can have electricity that's not right. And what I mean by that is old surge protectors. Your surge protectors could be, if they're old, a lot of them are not that sturdy, so they don't last that long. Some only last about 6 months. If you get a good quality one, and that doesn't mean it has to be expensive. Ones at Costco that I've tested test really good. And they have a good heavy cord to it. And that's what's important. Because if it's a thin cord, then after years, those wires, they get frayed, they get dried. So if you change your surge protectors on a regular basis, and you look at them, you think, wow, I've had those a couple of years. Like your TV on a surge protector, your computers. It's best to put most things on a surge protector because you have a tighter connection to flow that electricity. Because if it's electricity that's got like lamps in the bedroom, if they've been there for 20 years and those cords get old and dry and frayed, that can leak electricity. And then you can also have like a sick bladder. You could be getting up to the bathroom all night long and you don't know why, and you're okay during the day, but at night you're not. Then you look at what's going on in your bedroom. Could be a clock. It could be anything that's close to your bed. Could be your cell phones. There's other things to protect you from the electromagnetic frequencies. And we use those products in our office by Claris. So there's other things to look at when you're thinking about your health and wellness. Because if your environment is not right, you won't get well. And when you come into the office, we're not only looking at you nutritionally, emotionally, structurally, we're looking at what else is going on in your environment. And I always test your house, and sometimes we need to test your work environment. There's times when you could do things about it, and other times you can't. and then you just have to do the best you can to protect yourself, especially if you're in front of a computer all day. So those are some of the simple things that you could do right now and look at to start to feel better. So your wellness road doesn't have to be difficult. Start with simple things. Think about what you can do, not what you can't do. It's always you start getting rid of the negative. People say, well, that's hard. That's really hard. Every time you say it's hard, that goes deeper into your subconscious. And when you do that, then that's what your body remembers. So now it's not hard a little bit, it's really hard. So I always catch people and try and work on them. It's even difficult for me to say that word because I don't use that word. It should not be in your vocabulary. You could use a different, you could say it's a challenge. I'm working on it, I'm changing that, instead of confirming what you feel it is and then making it your journey more difficult to get what you want.
Great words of wisdom and advice. And if you'd like to join us, 800-930-2819 for the Mary Jane Mack Show. She has opened up the phone lines and would love to chat with you on the air, 800-930-2819. And again, it doesn't have to be about you per se. It could be about your pet friends. You do connect with the animals, and hopefully we can get them better. So until then, we'll take our last break of the hour. You are listening to the Mary Jane Mack Show, being brought to you by the Transformation Talk Radio Network.
Hi, I'm Shelley Ryan, host of Your Next Chapter Radio. When you're ready to start a new chapter, take time to get clear about what it is that you want your next chapter to look like. Imagine what you'll be doing, who you'll be with, where will you be, how will you feel when you get what you want. This could be your dream job, finding your love, retirement, a balanced life, a healthy fit body, whatever you're looking for. Create a crystal clear picture of exactly what it is that you want. Then write your vision down in as much detail as you can and read it as often as you can to remind yourself of your what. You don't have to be concerned about how you'll make this happen. You just need to be crystal clear about what it is you want. If you stay focused on your what, watch God and the universe show you opportunities for how to take action and make it happen. If you need help getting clarity around your what for your next chapter, you can reach me at www.yournextchaptercoaching.com.
Are you ready to create a life you'll really love? Then you'll want to tune in to the hit show Life Design Radio, From Adversity to Awesome with Susan DiLorenzo, live each month on TransformationTalkRadio.com. No matter where you are in your adversity story, Life Design Radio has got you covered. Get ready to feel inspired, enlightened, and motivated. For more information about working with Susan, visit SusanDiLorenzo.com.
Tune in to Lucid Planet Radio with Dr. Kelly Neff. This hit show will illuminate your senses and empower you beyond your daily stressors and hardships. Renowned psychologist and author Dr. Kelly will captivate you with far-reaching topics and amazing guests as you wake to the greatest version of yourself. Learn to tap into your intuitions, think critically about our world, heal emotional and psychological wounds, and follow your passions to live your dreams. The Lucid Planet. Welcome home. Visit lucidplanetradio.com for more information.
What is a brilliant culture, and how do we create them? Why are they important? Claudette Rowley has created a breakthrough 5-step process to help you align your culture with your business strategy for exceptional results. Looking for a culture that drives organizational excellence? Listen to Cultural Brilliance Radio, the second and fourth Friday of each month at 10 a.m. Pacific and 1 p.m. Eastern on Transformation Talk Radio. To learn more or work with Claudette, visit culturalbrilliance.com.
Ignite your inner magic on Grow Your Soul Radio with Jane Matanga.
Tune in each month on Transformation Talk Radio as host Jane Matanga explores how to overcome your fears to help you gain the inspiration you need to awaken your path to joy. Learn the way to life mastery and the enlightened path with Grow Your Soul Radio. For more information on Jane Matanga and her work, visit enlightened-path.com.
I love Christmas.
Who doesn't? Or Festivus for the rest of us.
I
or
love
holiday
it.
Time.
I love the music. This is Mary Jane Mack, the Mary Jane Mack Show, and I'm here with Benny, and we're having a fun pre-holiday adventure here.
Yes. And I hope everyone is enjoying theirs. They're out there running around. I know today is a blustery day in the Pacific Northwest, and we want everyone to be safe out there. It's going to get a little bit nastier, I think, by the
yeah, I
evening.
hear high winds.
Yeah, so travel safely this holiday season for everyone and give yourself a little more time. That's all pretty much we ask, so everyone get off to and see their families.
I know. Just coming here
friends.
today, it was you just got to drive slow because, boy, it's everything's waiting to happen out there. So here we are. We're getting ready for the new year, but we're ending the past year, and it would be a good thing for you to write down all the blessings and all the things you're thankful for this year. It makes a difference when you write it down. It gives you that highlight. Sometimes you don't think about all the good things that have happened, and you forget about it. So it's like, look at what things this year made a big difference, or what made even a difference, and start go through the beginning of the year, and then also write what one thing are you most thankful for this year. And it starts you really thinking about all the things you're thankful for. And when you write it down, then you have a better appreciation of where you've been and where you want to go. And that's when you write down for your new year, what is it that you want to create in the new year? And if you could have anything you want and there were no limits, what would that look like? And it doesn't mean, it has nothing to do with money. You could have all the money in the world. You could have anything you want. What does that feel like? And sometimes it's very difficult for people to even go there. So you go little steps, but you got to think big if you want it. If you want to go there, you can't think, oh, I want to make $100 more a year, or I want to have a few friends. I want to get a boyfriend. It's all vague. And you never say you limit your money. You always make it abundance, big money. Because if you say you want $100 more a year, that's what you're going to get. And in a relationship, if you're looking for somebody in your life, write down all the qualities you want them to have. And you have to go over it and over and over it, because it's going to get better and better and better. The more you write it, and then especially if you're dating somebody and you find some bad qualities, you're gonna make sure that you clarify that on your list of what you really want. And so being clear on what you want attracts and draws it faster, and it's more fun to do, to really have a better idea. And I know when I first did that, I was a member of the Master Circle. I was the only non-chiropractic member of the Master Circle, which is a national program. And the first time they said, write 50 qualities about yourself, meaning I am, starting with I am. I am positive, I am beautiful, I am wonderful. Well, I could hardly think of 10 things at the time. I thought, all those, I am successful, all those things that I couldn't even think of them. And I actually, what they recommended was get a book that with all the I ams in it, and start looking at that list. if you don't know, and start copying them, and then it starts things flowing. So if you don't know what you want, start thinking about somebody you know or somebody else that looks like what you want. Start copying other things to give you better ideas, and that's how you start getting clarity to what you want. So, because if you don't know, you don't know, but you can dream big and you could get anything you want. The universe has a big plan for you, bigger than you can ever imagine. So it's up to you to create that and draw it to you. Right, Benny?
Absolutely, 100%.
So so don't limit yourself and get excited about who you are and what you want to be. And again, we're in our office. We're there for you. We're there to be your coach. We're there to guide you. We're there to help you for you to be the best you can be. All I do is bring out the best in you. And that's why we have so much fun. It's like people walk out with big smiles and ideas that they had no idea about before. So, and remember, every physical symptom you have has an emotional basis. So when some people don't even connect with their emotions with what's going on in their body. So if you've got a pain in your hip and it just doesn't go away, and you've had MRIs and CAT scans and everything, and nothing's wrong, and they can't find anything to do, like surgery or anything like that, you got to start looking at, and you should really start doing it before you go to that extent. Start looking at why do you have that hip pain? Hip pain is inability to move forward. And so what's keeping you stuck? A great book is Louise Hay's How to Heal Your Life. And it talks in there about all these physical symptoms and what it means to you. And every physical symptom has an emotion. And when you connect to that, you could look at it and start to get a little clearer on what's going on in your life, and it'll make sense to you. And if you get a little better, but you fall back, it's like, what are you not getting? Anytime your things are getting better and then you revert and go the other direction, or something happens to make things not better but worse, it's what are you blocking? It's all about you. It's not about other people. If you have car accidents, why are you having car accidents? Again, that's the universe nudging you into paying attention, either paying attention or being stuck. What are you stuck in? And if keep repeating the same story over and over again about what's happened in your life and it's not good, you're just in the past. You're stuck in the past. And so you got to get rid of those old stories and start going into the future and be who you were meant to be. This holiday season is about family. It's about forgiveness. It's about living the best you could be and sharing with others the best of you. Not that you should shine like a star. And sometimes, people say, oh, that's really difficult to do. Well, it's a choice. It's a choice. So no matter how difficult your family might be, no matter how difficult other relationships are, it's about you being better than that and not taking them personally. Because if you take it personally, remember, it's not about you. I mean, it's not about them. It's about you. Why do you have to get upset and be not well or not healthy because of other people? So look inside this year, take an inventory, and write a list of what you want to be around your family and who you really are, and take advantage of that. Make a difference. Make a difference this year and make a change. And give us our office a call for any help you may need in the new year. We're there for you 100%, and it's fun.
Well said there, Mary Jane, and Merry Christmas to you and to Nancy, and Happy Holidays to everyone out there. That wraps it up for today. We have one last minute in the show. Any parting words for the holiday season coming up?
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, and may your days be filled with fun and joy and laughter.
That's right. Bring on 2019!
Yeah, let's go.